recording? Okay. Okay. Good morning, Juan. It's good to see you again.
Hey, yeah, it's good, I guess.
Okay. So how have you been since the last time we met? I know has everything been okay at home?
It's been alright. I mean, it's been hard, honestly. It's my wife again. She doesn't think I'm going to the NA meetings.
Okay.
And she doesn't trust me.
Okay.
I guess I'm just not trustworthy.
Alright, when you say everything's alright, you seem to be uneasy, not sure of that, and you're mentioning not being trusted as well. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like no one trusts me.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit of what's going on that has you feeling this way, that has you thinking about that?
I mean, if she's my wife and she doesn't trust me, what does that say about me? It must mean that nobody can trust me. I mean, my mom and dad, when I was a teenager, they had some trust issues with me too. I had started using drugs and they got really upset. Then I was successfully stopped, but they didn't believe me, and that really hurt me.
Okay, so just to make sure if it's okay with you, I want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're saying. All right, so it sounds like you feel that no one, especially your wife, trusts you. You also mentioned your family, and it seems like it's starting off again because your wife, it seems like you think your wife doesn't trust you to go to the NA meetings. Is that right?
Yeah, that's how it feels.
Okay. All right, so hon, can you tell me how long you felt this way, that no one trusts you?
Man, I guess since I was young. I mean, definitely since that incident when I was a teenager. It might have even been before that, but probably basically my whole life.
Okay. All right, well, I don't want you to get too far ahead of yourself. I know it can be a lot to start to remember about, but I want you to remember that I'm here to help you with this, okay? Okay. So that's one thing that we should also focus on, is that it's good for you. I want you to realize that it's good for you to acknowledge when you start to feel overwhelmed, that when you start to think about people not trusting you, the fact that you can even, address that is a good starting point. Okay, so is this something that you would like to work on today? Would you like to talk about this today?
Yeah, it's really been bothering me. I haven't felt like myself all week.
Okay. All right. So,
whenever she says that she doesn't trust me, I start to remember about my parents, and that doesn't make me feel good. It starts to make me think about those pain pills and how calm they would make me feel. I mean, I know that wouldn't be a good idea in the long run, but at least for the moment, it would calm me down. But I don't want to do that because that's what messed everything up. So I don't want to do that.
Okay. So again, if it's okay with you, I'd like for us to practice a little something. If it's okay with you, I want you to think about a time that you did feel that someone, anybody, whether it's your wife or your parents, when they did trust you to do something. Can you do that?
Yeah, I mean, when Maria trusted me for the first time to watch our son, that was a big step. He was about 6 months old, and I hadn't watched him alone yet. But yeah, ever since then, I can watch him anytime, and she trusts me to do that, and we have a lot of fun together, me and him.
Good. Okay. Yeah, that's a great example. I mean, that is certainly a big responsibility and not an easy one. So that's one. Do you see how that's a way that Maria trusted you with? That's your son. That's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, responsibilities that you have.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, and it sounds like, you and your son spend a lot of quality time together. So,
oh yeah, he's my boy. We have a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a great example. Can you also think of any other time, maybe your parents, when they might have trusted you to do something?
Yeah. When I was younger, my mom needed help paying the bills. She didn't understand the bills and how to like balance her checkbook and everything. So I'd help her with like the mortgage and the electric statements to make sure everything was getting paid on time, making sure we weren't overdrafting our account, things like that. And I guess that's a pretty big responsibility, I guess, because it's handling the finances.
Yeah, I mean, again, those are both great examples. I want you to see, you do see that you're trustworthy. I mean, again, you know, take care of your son, take care of the finances. There have been times in your past when you have been trusted to do something for somebody else and you were able to do it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, yeah, so, and if you haven't really thought about it before, but do you I think this is
yeah, I mean, you're right.
Okay, so to kind of help you, you know, continue with this, I also want to ask you about the thought log that I suggested that you do last time. Were you able to get that done, or?
Not really. I tried, but it was kind of hard. So yeah, I didn't do it basically. Sorry.
Okay, well, that's not a problem. We can review the thought log together and use the examples that you just gave me to kind of go through it and fill it out. So we'll begin it here, you know, kind of give you an idea, refresher course, if you will, of how to get it done. And you can bring it completed for next time that we meet up, okay? So we're going to use, let's see, so it's going to be, where were you, or what were you doing the last time that you felt that you weren't being trusted?
Last time, I felt like I wasn't being trusted. I was having a conversation with Maria, and I just felt like she was not hearing what I was saying. And I just felt like she didn't trust me. She wasn't believing what I was saying. Okay,
so then that would be here. You know, it says, where were you? So you can put either at home or having a conversation with Maria.
We were out, actually.
Okay, so having a conversation with... Okay, and the second option, the second line in the chart here is asking, how did that make you feel? So how did that conversation make you feel? So you said you felt that...
I felt anxious.
Okay.
And yeah, just overwhelmed.
Okay. And then the negative automatic thought that came from that was that she wasn't trusting you.
She doesn't trust me. She doesn't believe me.
Okay. Okay, and what evidence is there that supports that thought?
I guess our conversation a couple weeks back, she had said that she wasn't sure if she trusted me.
Okay, so if you want to put another previous conversation or something, okay. Okay, and then here what we're going to say is, what evidence is there that does not support this thought? So you just gave me two great examples of the times that you were being trusted. So if you want to use one of those, or can you think of another time?
No, I can't think of anything else, just those two.
Okay, so we can start with that. Okay, and then this is going to be, what's a new thought, an alternative thought to her not trusting you? So based off of your previous actions, of where somebody did trust you to do something, so you're thinking, nobody trusts me, but then you see that you were trusted to do something. So what would be an alternative thought to nobody trusting you? Would be that...
That I can be trusted? Or that people trust me?
There you go, that's a great one. And then the emotion or feeling attached to people trusting you.
I don't want to say happy, but I guess better.
Okay, no, that's okay. It's a good beginning. Okay, so I mean, this is a great way to start. You know, I just wanted you to get a feel for it. Again, it's for you to take home. It's a little homework. Just work on it when you get home. And we'll address it the next time that we get back together, okay?
All right.
All right, sounds great. All right, I'll see you next time.
Okay.
Okay.